September 12th, 2014. Miguel Dorati here at the IBOP Vaults. We got the UFC Fight Night event coming up this weekend. We got another fight night, but a couple weeks away, we are looking at UFC178, and that's September 27th at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. That's the next big show, the next pay-per-view. This was called like a super card. It originally was headlined by John Jones against Daniel Cormier, and that got moved out. And they've been moving around main events and stuff, but what we have here is still probably the best UFC card so far this year, and by a good measure, too. So what I want to do is I want to just go ahead and review the odds. Right now, the main event is the flyweight fight. For the title, Demetrious Johnson, predominant champion there, defending against Chris Cariaso, who's won a few fights in a row, but generally is considered a notch below. And the line reflects that. Cariaso's at plus 900. Demetrious is at minus 1325, so it's almost an unbettable line there. But it should be a good little fight. Always the flyweight fights are always exciting, I think. Really, the card is dominated by two fights in terms of the books. And first fight is the lightweight fight, outstanding fight between Eddie Alvarez and Donald Cerrone. It's an even fight right now. Both are at minus 110. And I really don't know who to pick. I might lean towards Alvarez because Alvarez has that shred of a winning streak, winner in him where, you know, he's been hurt in fights and still comes back. And, you know, Cerrone does too. It's just a great fight. And it is even at the books. That one's basically pick who you like in that one. The other fight that I think is getting a lot of looks is Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier down in the featherweights. Dustin's the underdog right now, plus 205, with Conor at minus 245. This fight's gotten a lot of heat. Both guys are rising stars. They're young guys. I see why people are excited by the fight. I'm excited by it too. We're going to find out, though, about Conor McGregor. I'm not sure that he should be this big a favorite just yet. He's shown flashes of brilliance. The potential is there. Everybody loves him. But Poirier has a little bit of that too. And this meeting is coming at a time where Poirier may be a little bit more advanced in the experience department. And what it looks like there is it could be that Poirier could do something surprising. I don't know. But Poirier at plus 205. The rest of the card, just to go through it, there's a great women's match. Amanda Nunes at plus 220 with Kat Zingano, the favorite, at minus 260. Kat, she's been injured, coming back. Everyone's excited to see her and is probably one of the few people who has some momentum could be put in there with Ronda Rousey. So we're going to find out what Kat has here when she comes back. Now, the big comeback story is here. The last fight I want to review is just Dominick Cruz, the former bantamweight champion. He's a minus 375 favorite over Takeya Mizugaki, who's at plus 235. I mean, I don't know if anybody's going to look at Mizugaki as an underdog to lay some money out, but I would think that there's some potential here. Cruz really has a lot to prove. He's been away for 3 years and suffered some massive injuries, a lot of recovery time. I don't know that anybody who's gone through that should be this big a favorite in a fight. Anything can happen, and I'm actually still worried for Dominic. I hope everything goes good and that he has a great performance and goes on to a long career. But there's just a lot of question marks, and for him to open this big a favorite in his first fight back, maybe some people are going to look at that. Anyway, that's a review of the lines that are up here. The fight's about a little less than 3 weeks away, so we'll take a look at them as we get closer to fight time, too. See if there's a lot of movement. See you at the fights.